Sheriff's Department. And then
would not be able to assist you now, so I understand why they would not be able to receive that complaint. What I do want to know about is what was Panama City Police Department's response when you contacted them? Were you able to file a written formal complaint with them?
Okay, first of all, number one, when you go into a cop shop, that's an intimidation. That's like when you go into a cop shop, you feel like you're one step going to jail. And last time I checked, cops can use verbal communication to make a complaint. And I figured since they are public servants under 876 of the Florida statutes, and I'm the public, I have a right to make a verbal complaint over the phone. And as of right now, I am making a verbal complaint over the phone right now to the Florida Department of Law Enforcement, and I want this cop arrested under terrorism, under 775, 30 of the Florida statutes, under terrorism. I want this cop arrested. Or let me ask you something. Do you all care about, you all certify the cops, right? Am I correct on that? Under 943 of the Florida statutes, right?
I'm not entirely familiar with that area. I do not work in a professional program. I do know we deal with some parts.
Okay. You're not even required to even know the Florida statutes that you're under? Hello?
I don't know how to answer that question.
What do you mean? How long you been with the Florida Department of Law Enforcement, Brian Harlow?
I previously advised you that that's irrelevant.
That's very important because maybe this might be your first day. Let me ask you something. If I had you on a stand in court, would you say those words? Under oath? Would you say those words? You understand that you would be under perjury under 837 of the Florida statutes because you lied when you said it wasn't important. Okay? You're not just talking to a dummy. You're talking to somebody who knows the laws better than what you know them. Okay? Now, I want to know, under perjury right now, under 837 of the Florida statutes, you're swearing under perjury right now the Florida Department of Law Enforcement don't look into cop crimes?
Was that a question, sir?
Yes, I'm asking you. Yeah, I'm asking you a question. Under perjury right now, you're saying that Florida Department of Law Enforcement, you're not interested in cop crimes, right?
I'm not sure what you mean by that. So what we're trying to tell you is that FDLE is not the appropriate agency to investigate this situation, and that you need to continue working with his employing agency. As under Florida statute, the employing agency is required to handle those complaints, and it's not the duty of an outside agency.
Let me ask you something. What do you all do?
Florida statute, sir, 943.1395.
And guess what? Under 943.13 Section 8, you motherfuckers can lie to get your jobs, motherfuckers. How about that?
Thank you. We'll take a look at that.
So let's just give a rundown. Let's just give a rundown of this motherfucking liar, motherfucker. It seems to me like, first of all, if he really was a qualified agent, you would think that he would know the Florida statutes that he's under. I have an idea that many people they probably got a soundbite of my voice, of me complaining. And so they pass it around. There's that crank caller again. Crank caller? Hey, how do I... And then on top of that, these are the common techniques that these motherfuckers will use. They'll interrupt you. They'll play fucking dumb. How many times did you hear him go, I just can't figure this out. Can you, and then when you try to explain it, especially when it has to do with
motherfucking cop crimes? Oh, I'm in a hurry. I don't have enough time. I hope the fuck the low-life motherfuckers that are teaching millions of so-called government people across the fucking United States. That fucking bitch, Whitney Williams, not my jurisdiction. That fucking whore forgets about Title IX that gave that bitch the right to be in that fucking position in the first place. It's fucking amazing when it comes to dirty cops, man. Hey, they don't give a shit. And the only time they give a shit is when somebody's got a lot of money. Then all of a sudden, oh, well, we'll do what's on this fucking propaganda bullshit website. Now, so they trivialize the fucking crime of a cop threatening to take away somebody's freedom. Let that pussy-ass motherfucker go to jail himself. Let him go to jail for a fucking year. And then see how quick he is to wish on somebody else. Or to impose on somebody else, taking away their fucking freedom. Evidently, this motherfucking cop, which I intend on calling to find out, did the cops have recorders? Especially after the shooting that happened in Ferguson, Missouri, with a gangster punk motherfucker by the name of Michael Brown, that they were talking about having it to where cops will have cameras on them and video recorders in their cars and tape recorders on them and digital recorders. So I intend on tomorrow to find out if cops do have tape recorders. You can best bet if somebody threatens them, all of a sudden that fucking recording comes up, man. But if they're being incriminated, and I'd like to know also, can they control them recorders, turn them on and turn them off when they want? So, now boys and girls, we found out exactly how fucking crooked the goddamn cops are. I'm not against cops. I'm against dirty motherfucking cops. But they sure do their goddamn best to cover up a fucking dirty ass motherfucking cop. How low is this motherfucker that somebody's going down the road on a bicycle that he would fucking threaten to take away their freedom? Does this low-life motherfucker do it to people that are in cars? Or maybe the people in cars are more likely to have a attorney in their back pocket on retainer's fee or something like that. They don't fuck with them. So now we've got it to where the cops, their dirty cop techniques. I've got something called a PDF, oath of arrest and prosecution, that's designed to put them motherfucking cops in prison. I keep the motherfucker on my door. Now, let's say like they go, well, you cussed. Gee whiz, how'd you know I was cussing? Evidently you must know the words, and evidently you've used them before. That's just like a saw set. The average person don't know what a saw set is. Unless you set saw teeth, you don't know what a saw set is. You would look at that tool and think, hey, there's a missing part there. It doesn't have a place, but also a device for tightening up spikes in a golf shoe. You looked at it, you wouldn't know what it was. There are a lot of specialty tools that only those of the trade know what it is. So, I swear to God, I can't believe how many times I've heard, why don't you, not my job, not my jurisdiction, I'm not authorized, that's a local issue, I wasn't there. Oh, we can't figure out how to do anything about a dirty cop, man. Fuck, we don't give a shit. They laugh at people's fucking misery. But here's the thing. I thank my maker that my Maker gave me a mouth. The most miracle of all things. If our Maker did not give us a mouth, we could not even build this world. We couldn't communicate with each other. And yet, very few people in this world will open their mouth because they're afraid of repercussions. I'm going to open my mouth. And I'm scared of death, and I'm scared of pain, and I'm scared of retaliation. But I'll be a motherfucker if I'm going to look the other way. Trivialize, he's fucking trash, he rides a bicycle. But at the same time, us bicyclists, we think of all the billions of gallons of fuel that we don't use. Think about the steel that we don't use. Think about how much bicyclists are in better shape, so they're less likely to be a burden on the medical system because they're in better shape than people who don't, who ride in cars. But bicyclists, daily, they're treated like shit. I can't even tell you the number of times I've been told, get the fuck off the road. I can't even tell you how many times I almost got in a fight with the motherfuckers. You go to the cops and they fucking laugh at you. Bicyclists are barely treated in our society. Barely tolerated. So, what I plan on doing is I plan on making a statement that my life matters, bicyclists' lives matter, and they are not motherfucking trash like they're being treated. See these Florida Department of Law Enforcement? I call them the fucking dumb, lying, idiot motherfuckers. They all cover each other's motherfucking ass. So, as I said, I'm the type of person, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do drugs. But I'll defend that homeless person's right to be able to quietly drink a beer. Just like they have the hottie toddies that'll come to the fucking music festivals in McKenzie Park, Panama City, Florida. I ain't never seen one cop fucking go up to a couple with a wine cooler and make them dump out their wine cooler. I ain't never had heard of a motherfucking cop because somebody that might be eating a lunch falls asleep on the bench, they're being arrested and thrown in jail. No, the mentality of these motherfuckers to do that are the same type of people that enjoyed in slaughtering Jews in the Holocaust. They're actually secret, sadistic motherfuckers. And they do not go out of their way. So anyway, that's it.